I finally will be getting my second credit card next week.
Dude, why? I have heard that using a credit card can hurt your credit score big time. And I think taking this kind of risk is not at all healthy, yeah.
Simran, that's not true. A credit card is a great financial tool to have if you know how to use it wisely. It's sad that there are so many people believing in misconceptions surrounding the credit card usage. High time we bust them. Hey guys, this is Prarthana from ClearTax.
And this is Simran from ClearTax as well. Most credit card holders fail to use their cards to the fullest potential due to the misconceptions about credit cards.
And we are here to dispel them. So, viewers, are you ready? Let's begin. Myth number 1. If I hold more than one credit card, it is bad for my credit score.
Now, here the fact is, banks look at a ratio called credit utilization. This is the percentage of credit utilized versus your sanctioned limit. Remember, a credit card is nothing but a line of unsecured loan advanced to you by the bank. If your credit utilization is high, it sends a negative signal as far as your credit worthiness is concerned. This is true even if you pay your entire bill in full every month. By using multiple credit cards, you can make sure that on each card, this ratio is kept within healthy limits as you can spread your spends across your cards. But at the same time, don't have too many cards as then it would become cumbersome to manage the repayments. Ideally, keep one for your regular expenses and one for emergencies or big ticket items that crop up occasionally. Now, the second myth is even if I pay credit card dues late, it is okay as long as I repay in full.
Not at all. Missing your credit card repayment will affect your credit score negatively, even if you pay off the amount in full. It is not considered good credit behavior if you are regularly late in paying your bills. Besides, you will be charged a late payment fee and interest. In fact, today with banks offering options to repay credit cards online and via UPI in addition to the check payment, there is no reason why you should miss your payments, right? Myth number 3. It is enough to pay the minimum amount due every month.
This is a common myth, but one that many people still practice. Paying off the minimum amount due every month, we will only save you the late payment penalty. You will be charged interest on the remaining outstanding balance as specified in the terms and conditions of the card. Please note that the interest is calculated from the date of transaction. If you're not careful, your outstanding balance may balloon and you may find yourself staring at a huge debt that may be difficult to repay. Avoid this and always try to repay in full. If not, convert your balance into EMIs. This will allow you to repay a fixed amount every month as per your budget. The next myth is a hike in credit card limit is bad as I will end up spending more.
This is something I used to believe myself, but it is a myth, you all. If your bank increases your credit card limit on its own, it's an excellent thing. It means that you have been using your credit card in a financially responsible manner and that the lender thinks that you are a good customer. As explained earlier, a higher credit card limit will help you maintain a lower credit utilization ratio. Even if you don't need a higher credit limit for your regular expenses, it can come in handy if you face an emergency and find yourself in need of extra funds. If you are afraid of overspending, you can set spending limits on your credit card. Myth number 5. If I apply for a new credit card, it will adversely affect my credit score.
Well, the fact here is that any fresh application for credit, be it a credit card or loan, does have a marginal impact on your credit score. However, if you service this debt properly, it actually ends up enhancing your score. Bottom line here is to not go overboard in applying for new cards, but one or two additional ones won't hurt your credit score, provided you make timely payments. Now, the next myth is a credit card that charges annual fees is expensive.
Most people are averse to credit cards that charge annual fees. The thought is that why should one go for a card with annual fees when there are credit cards that are free or don't charge any fees, right? However, cards that charge fees typically offer a lot more reward points and usually have a lot of tie-ups with other brands for discounts and offers. They might get you access to airport lounges and air miles. Many cards also waive off the annual fee if your monthly or yearly spend crosses a particular limit. If you are smart, you can use this to your advantage. Next myth is, if I cancel my credit card, my credit score will improve. I can't help but laugh at this, Simran.
Prathna, even I can't stop laughing, dude. This is a very bizarre myth. Merely cancelling credit cards doesn't improve your credit score. In fact, in the absence of a credit assessment tool, in case your credit card, lenders may find it difficult to offer you loans. You should cancel a credit card only if you have too many cards and you want to consolidate the outstanding balance into one card. Otherwise, a credit card acts as an easy tool for lenders to monitor and assess your credit behavior.
Remember, a credit card, if used prudently, will make your life easier. It is just a matter of being disciplined while using it and paying your bills on time.
Well, this was it for today's video. Let us know what you think about the video and comment below if you have any doubts. We will try to reply to it as soon as we can.
Stay tuned to our channel for regular informative videos like these and do not forget to subscribe to our channel as well. Stay tuned and take care.